Hello dear students, today we are going to discuss integrals MCQs. Yes, one mark questions which are quite helpful for board examinations, even for exams like JEE. Let us solve this trigonometric integrals. Trigonometric integrals. Right. Starting with the first question, if you see here, integral of root of 1 minus sine 2x. Integral of root of 1 minus sine 2x. How to find this? Yes, one can be written as sine square x plus cos square x minus sine 2x, yes, 2 sine x cos x. We have a formula for sine 2x as 2 sine x cos x. This will be further a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a minus b whole square, sine x minus cos x whole square. So square and root will get cancelled. We'll be left here with the mod of sine x minus cos x. Here the importance of this particular question is one. Yes, inequality. If you see the inequality here, pi by 4 less than x less than pi by 2. So x lies between pi by 4 and pi by 2. Between pi by 4 and pi by 2, always you should remember sin x will be greater than cos x. Sin x is greater than cos x. So this will become finally sin x minus cos x. Integral of sin x minus cos x. So integral of sin x is minus cos x minus integral of cos x is sin x plus c. So in order to solve this question, you should remember between pi by 4 to pi by 2, sin x will be always greater than cos x. Now moving on to second question. Second question is integral of sin cube x plus cos cube x by sin square x cos square x. How to solve this integral? Yes, this can be written as this by this plus this by this. That is what I'm trying to do, which is equal to sin cube x by sin square x cos square x plus cos cube x by sin square x into cos square x whole dx. So here if you notice, yes, sin x will be left in the numerator, while here also cos x will be left in the numerator. It becomes sin x by cos x is tan x. Sin x by cos x is tan x. Or else you can write down here what will be left: sin x by cos square x, sin x by cos square x, isn't it? So sin x by cos square x is nothing but sin x by cos x is tan x into 1 by cos x is secant x. We can write directly here itself. Yes, tan x into secant x or secant x into tan x plus here cos x by sin x is cot x into 1 by sin x is cosecant x. So I can write as cosecant x into cot x whole dx. If you are going to split here, integral of secant x tan x, you are going to get secant x. Integral of cosecant x cot x is minus cosecant x plus c. So in this particular question, we tried to write like a plus b by c as a by c plus b by c. Then application of these two formulas, integral of secant x tan x is secant x, cosecant x cot x is minus cosecant x. Yes. Coming to the third question, cos 2x minus cos 2 alpha by cos x minus cos alpha. Yes, in order to solve this particular question, cos 2x, we have four formulas. Which formula will be apt to apply in this particular question? We need to think and proceed. Yes, I will go with cos 2x as 2 cos square x minus 1. As denominator also consists of cos terms, even cos 2 alpha also, I will go with 2 cos square alpha minus 1. Yes, what happens then? So this will be 2 cos square x minus 1 minus of, yes, 2 cos square alpha minus 1. by denominator as it is, cos x minus cos alpha dx. So this will be finally 2 cos square x minus 1 minus 2 cos square alpha plus 1 by cos x minus cos alpha dx. Here minus 1 and plus 1 will get cancelled. In these two, if you take 2 common and write it outside, so cos square x minus cos square alpha by cos x minus cos alpha dx, where you notice in the numerator is in the form of a square minus b square, which can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So cos x plus cos alpha into cos x minus cos alpha by cos x minus cos alpha dx. So these two terms will get cancelled. Yes, this is what left to integrate. Integral of cos x is, yes, sin x. Integral of cos alpha is not related to x, so it should be treated as constant. So I will write here cos alpha into integral dx, which is nothing but x into cos alpha plus c. This is how we need to solve this particular question. Yes, moving on to the fourth question. Integral of cos inverse sin x. How to solve? Whenever cos inverse is there outside, we need to convert the inside term in terms of cos. If tan inverse is there, we need to convert inside term in terms of tan. Likewise, if sin inverse is there outside, I need to convert inside term in terms of sin. Let us proceed. So integral of cos inverse sin x can be written as cos of pi by 2 minus x. Cos of 90 minus x is nothing but sin x. So cos inverse cos, you are left with pi by 2 minus x dx. Now separate, this is pi by 2 x minus integral of x means x square by 2 plus c. X square by 2 plus c. This is how we need to solve this particular question. Yes. Now moving on to the question number 5. How to solve this? Sin x minus alpha by sin x plus alpha. Right. Whenever you see the denominator, always try to focus on converting the numerator in terms of denominator. What I mean to say, here denominator, yes, leave the sign, x plus alpha is there. Numerator has x minus alpha. Now I need to focus to write x minus alpha in terms of x plus alpha. Then problem is done. Right? Let us proceed. How to write this? How to write this? Yes, sine of x minus alpha in terms of x plus alpha can be written like this. X plus alpha minus 2 alpha. Alpha minus 2 alpha is minus alpha. Yes, balance. Denominator as it is. Sine of x plus alpha dx. Now, treat the first term as a, second term as b. This appears like sine of a minus b, which is nothing but sine a cos b minus cos a sin b. Apply this formula here. So this will become, yes, sine of x plus alpha cos 2 alpha minus cos of x plus alpha sin 2 alpha by sin x plus alpha dx. Right. Now a minus b by c, a by c minus b by c. If you write like that, you will be left here with cos 2 alpha. You will be left here with sin 2 alpha. One second, here you will be left with, yes, cos alpha by sin alpha is cot alpha, cot x plus alpha into sin 2 alpha. This is what will be left in the second term. Now, integral of cos 2 alpha, the one which is not related to x always should be treated as constant. So, cos 2 alpha into integral of dx minus here also sin 2 alpha into integral of cot of x plus alpha dx. This is nothing but x cos 2 alpha minus s integral of cot x is log mod of sin x, right? So this will become log mod of sin of x plus alpha into sin 2 alpha plus c. Yes. In this way, we can solve this particular question. Right. Now, yes, how to solve the sixth question? Sixth question is like integral of 1 minus cos x by cos x into 1 plus cos x. Yes, here also I am trying to focus on the numerator to be converted in terms of denominator. 1 minus cos x can be written as, in terms of denominator means 1 plus cos x minus 2 cos x. Yes, can I write this numerator as integral of here 1 plus cos x minus 2 cos x by cos x into 1 plus cos x. Absolutely we can write, because cos x minus 2 cos x is minus cos x. Yes, right. Now let us solve this. Keep this as, or treat this as like a minus b by c. Yes, now a by c minus b by c. So 1 plus cos x by cos x into 1 plus cos x minus 2 cos x by cos x into 1 plus cos x dx, whole dx. So here 1 plus cos x, 1 plus cos x will get cancelled. While here, yes, what will be left? Cos x and cos x also will get cancelled. Right. So if we notice here, what will be left? Integral of, yes, 1 by cos x is secant x. Secant x minus 2 by 1 plus cos x is left. That 1 plus cos x, we can use the multiple angle formula. 1 plus cos x, I can write it as 2 cos square x by 2. 2 cos square x by 2 whole dx. So here 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 1 plus cos x is nothing but 2 cos square x by 2. Right. Now this is, yes, finally integral of secant x dx minus integral of 1 by cos square, obviously secant square x by 2 dx. So integral of secant x dx is log mod of secant x plus tan x minus integral of secant square x is tan x. Here secant square x by 2. So tan x by 2 by 1 by 2 plus c. So the final step will be obviously log of secant x plus tan x. Secant x plus tan x minus, this will be 2 tan x by 2 plus c. So trying to focus on the numerator, converting it in terms of the denominator, we get the solution of the required problem. Yes. Now we are going to solve certain integrals related to trigonometric functions where we will be using the process of substitution. Right. See the seventh question here, integral of x cube into sine of tan inverse x power 4 by 1 plus x power 8. In this particular question, what to be substituted? Yes, the right substitution will make the problem very easier. If you notice here, derivative of tan inverse of x power 4 is in the numerator. Where or which function to be substituted as t, where the function and its derivative exists in the given integral. Where the function and its derivative exists in the given integral, we go for substituting that function as t. Right. Sometimes, yes, function exists, its derivative may not exist. Yes, some rare functions are there, that also we are going to discuss. Right. Coming to this particular question, observe carefully. To solve here, I will put tan inverse of x power 4 is equal to t. So what is the derivative of tan inverse x? 1 by 1 plus x square. So x power 4 whole square will be x power 8 into derivative of x power 4 is, yes, 4x cube whole dx is equal to dt. Generally, we will write here dt by dx. Yes, we'll cross multiply to make the step little quickly, to do the process quicker. Right. Now from this, if you notice, x cube by 1 plus x power 8 dx will become 1 by 4 dt. Finally, the given integral will be changed to this whole part, if you notice, became 1 by 4 dt. So 1 by 4 is a constant. Write it outside. This is sine t dt. Integral of sine t is, yes, minus cos t. So minus 1 by 4 cos t plus c. But in the end, don't forget to replace what is t. Don't forget to replace what is t. Yes, t is nothing but cos of tan inverse of x power 4 plus c. In this way, we can solve very easily. Yes. Moving ahead, see the question number 8. Tan x into secant square x by a plus b tan square x whole square. We need to find this integral. Right. So in this particular problem, if you go for substituting denominator as t, you can get the solution quite easily. Let us proceed. Put a plus b tan square x as a t. Let us try to simplify. Yes. After substitution, the next step will be differentiation. Derivative of a 0. Derivative of b into tan square x. So first of all, tan square x derivative is 2 tan x into derivative of tan x is, yes, secant square x whole dx is equal to dt. Whole dx is equal to dt. Right. Now observe carefully. Tan x into secant square x dx will be tan x into secant square x dx will be 1 by 2b dt. Therefore, the given integral will turn out to be 1 by 2b is a constant, throw it outside, right outside. So this will become 1 by t square dt. 1 by t square dt. Fine. So this is again t square can be written as t power minus 2 dt. So this will be 1 by 2b t power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, because the integral of x power n is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. So if you simplify this, this is minus 1 by 2b, denominator is minus 1. This is t power minus 1, which can be written as 1 by t plus c. Yes, in the end, we should not forget to replace what is t. So this is minus 1 by t into t is a plus b tan square x plus c. So we should keep on trying like which function to be substituted as t. As I discussed earlier, the function and its derivative should exist in the given integral. Most of the cases it exists. Then only we go for substituting that function as t. Yes. Now, moving on to ninth question. Integral of cos cube x into e power log of sin x dx. How to solve this? Yes. You concentrate on the e power log of sin x. In logarithms, we have a property a power log of n to the base a is equal to n. A power log of n to the base a is equal to n. So this is e power log sin x to the base a. So this whole value will become sin x. Finally, the integral will turn out to be cos cube x into sin x. Cos cube x into sin x dx. Yes. Now I can go for substituting cos x as t. Cos x as t. So minus sin x dx will become dt, or else I can write directly sin x dx is minus dt. Right. So the given integral will be integral of t cube into sin x dx is minus dt, minus I'm writing outside, so dt. So this is minus of integral of t cube is t power 4 by 4, yes, plus c. But what is t? T is nothing but cos x. So this is cos x whole power, cos power 4x by 4 plus c. Right. Yes, even this problem can be solved by substituting sin x as t. How? Observe carefully. This can be written as, first of all, write cos cube x as cos square x into cos x into sin x dx. So this will become, yes, write cos square x now as 1 minus sin square x into cos x into sin x dx. Now substitute sin x as t. Yes, the answer which comes here certainly will not coincide with the answer which we got here. How can it be? How can I can say it is going to coincide? Certainly it cannot coincide. Fine. Then yes, whenever we are trying to do the problems in the integration, yes, we can get based on the methods which we follow multiple answers. But always we need to check that our method is correct or not. That's it. Yes. Yes, coming to the 10th question here, integral of sine 2x by a square sine square x plus b square cos square x. How to solve this question? Yes, put denominator is equal to t. So put a square sine square x plus b square cos square x is equal to t. What happens? This is a square into derivative of sine square x is 2 sine x first of all. Then derivative of sin x is cos x plus b square into derivative of cos square x is first of all 2 cos x into derivative of cos x is minus sin x whole dx. Whole dx is equal to dt. If you simplify further, what you are going to get? This is 2 sin x cos x is nothing but sin 2x. So this is a square into sin 2x. Yes, again here also you're getting minus 2 sin x cos x, which is again sin 2x minus is there. So minus b square sin 2x whole dx is equal to dt. So if you take here sin 2x common, you'll be left with a square minus b square dx is equal to dt. From this, the value of sin 2x dx is 1 by a square minus b square into dt. Yes, the numerator is 1 by a square minus b square into dt. Write down and write the constant also outside. So you'll be left with 1 by yes t dt. Integral of 1 by t is nothing but log mod t plus c. Integral of 1 by t is log mod t. So here what you are going to get finally? 1 by a square minus b square log mod of, yes, we need to replace what is t here, a square sine square x plus b square cos square x plus c. This is how we can solve this particular question. Yes. Now see this question number 11, dx is integral of dx by sin x into cos cube x. In order to solve this particular question, first we need to divide numerator and denominator. Divide numerator and denominator with cos power 4x and denominator with cos power 4x. Let us see what happens. So the integral will be like this: 1 by cos power 4x by sin x into cos cube x by cos power 4x dx. So here 1 by cos power 4x is secant power 4x by, this is nothing but, yes, cos cube x here will get cancelled. Sin x by cos x is tan x dx. Now, yes, can I write secant power 4x as secant square x into secant square x? Obviously, by tan x dx. This is secant square x. Can I write it as, yes, 1 plus tan square x into secant square x? Yes, by tan x into dx. By tan x into dx. What happens here? What happens? Put tan x is equal to t. Put tan x is equal to t. So from this secant square x dx will become dt. Right. So the given integral will be transformed to 1 plus t square, 1 plus t square by t, 1 plus t square by t into dt. This is nothing but 1 by t plus t square by t. So which is nothing but 1 by t plus t square by t means t whole dt. So 1 by t integral is log mod t plus t integral is t square by 2 plus c. So log mod of what is t? Tan x plus t square by 2. So what is t? Tan square x by 2 plus c. In this way, we can solve the problem more easily by dividing the numerator and denominator with cos power 4x. Yes, now integral of dx by under root sine cube x into sine of x plus alpha. Yes, in order to solve this integral, first of all, concentrate the term in the denominator which is under the square root. So this is sine cube x into sine of x plus alpha. So this can be written as sine cube x into, this is like sine of a plus b, which is nothing but sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Apply the formula sine x cos alpha plus cos x into sine alpha. Take here sine x common, what you are going to get? Sine power 4x into, yes, cos alpha plus, yes, cot x into sine alpha. Cot x into sine alpha. If I take sine x common, it will come outside. Sine cube x into sine x is sine power 4x. So cos alpha will be left here. Here cos x by sine x will become cot x sine alpha as it is. Right. Now given integral will change like this. Integral of dx by sine power 4x under root, yes, cos alpha plus cot x into sine alpha. So under root sine power 4x is, yes, 1 by sine square x into under root of cos alpha plus cot x into sine alpha. So 1 by sine square x obviously is secant, 1 by sine square x is cosecant square x dx. 1 by sine square x is cosecant square x. So dx is there, right? Dx as it is by under root of cos alpha plus cot x into sine alpha. So now substitute or put the term under the root as t, which is in the denominator, is equal to t. What happens if you notice cos alpha is constant term 0, cot x derivative minus cosecant square x into sine alpha is the constant, okay, into dx is equal to dt, is equal to dt. So finally minus cosecant square, or else cosecant square x dx is minus 1 by sine alpha. So given integral will change like this, minus 1 by sine alpha, minus 1 by sine alpha dt by root t. dt by root t is nothing but, yes, 1 by root t is t power minus 1 by 2. T t power minus 1 by 2 dt, which is further, yes, this is minus 1 by sine alpha into t power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by minus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus c. So 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. Denominator also 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 1 by 2 is 2. So this will become minus 2 by sine alpha. This is t power 1 by 2. Can be written as root t. What is t actually? T is nothing but cos alpha plus cot x into sine alpha. So this is root of cot alpha cos alpha plus cot x into sine alpha plus c. So in the denominator, sine cube x into sine x plus alpha is there. Simplification by taking sine x common after applying the formula of sine of a plus b. Then writing 1 by sine square x as cosecant square x, taking the term under the root which is in the denominator as t. Yes, we get the solution for this particular question. Thank you for watching the session. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.